So, 2 days ago, I made a video about one of the most obvious scams in the last decade called Million Dollar Fan, a supposed reality TV show where Twitch users and fans compete in challenges for a cash prize of $20 million. Well, I'm sad to say the show will not be happening, probably because it didn't exist to begin with, but also due to the creators of this project deleting their entire website and every one of their socials. One individual who promoted Million Dollar Fan is a Reddit mod, or I should say ex-Reddit mod, named Tarot Card. I briefly talked about this guy in my last video because after promoting the scam, that is Million Dollar Fan, he went on full damage control when questioned by concerned Reddit users and also started to delete replies and posts on Reddit. And this resulted in Tarot Card having his mod position removed from the admin team. You would think this fascinating tale would end here, but this incredibly pathetic story continues. The now ex-Reddit mod Tarot Card decided to make a 20-minute response video towards the CEO of Reddit while acting like the removal of his Reddit mod position was an act of injustice.
Hello, Spez, Mr. CEO of Reddit. I hope you have received this public video that I have created and sent to you via your email.
Oh my god, Diesel, this has to be satire.
I thought that at first, and I guess it's still possible this dude could just be trolling or something. Even his YouTube channel description says, I do parody videos. However, I think this one applies to his videos that are meant to be comedic, and this isn't one of them. I did a little digging, and I found out that this individual made a video a while back that he decided to delete out of embarrassment because the comment section made fun of him for begging for an E award. So in terms of this man's online status, I think he takes it very seriously, and to say this is just a giant satirical piece would mean this Reddit mod promoted an obvious scam just for shits and giggles. We've only watched 7 seconds of the video and I'm already embarrassed for him. And we will be proceeding, but fair warning, this is a real smelly one. One wrong big sniff and a warm cheese stench will hit the back of your brain.
Hello, Spez, Mr. CEO of Reddit. I hope you have received this public video that I have created and sent to you via your email. If not, I hope anybody who cares about the topic in this video can get this to him in any way that you can.
Yeah, I won't be doing that, and I have a feeling no one else will be spending their time reaching out to the Reddit CEO so we can get your mod position reinstated. I'm very confident, speaking for everyone here, that we have about a million other things we'd rather be doing with our time.
This video is about a topic of deadly seriousness, and that is of Reddit moderation and the state of your platform. But first, some background. I'm Brian, or Stale2000, or Tarot Card. I was the top moderator of your #1 gaming subreddit, r/livestreamfail, before I was recently removed from that position by the Reddit Code of Conduct team. I became a Reddit moderator for one reason, and that is because I think that Reddit communities and correspondingly its moderators have massive power and influence, and for some reason, nobody seems to notice, care, or take this seriously.
Holy shit.
Listen guys, this is deadly serious. Why are you people not caring? I lost my mod status on Reddit.
Now obviously the answer to this is that none of this shit matters, and that is why no one cares. But I'm sure he's been told that multiple times, even before this video was made, so the fact that he's taking his Reddit firing this seriously tells me being a Reddit mod was his entire identity. Hilarious, but I do feel a bit bad.
In this video, I will go over why I believe this, and I will also talk about a code of conduct moderation action that was taken against me due to good faith mistakes that I believe were caused by a clear lack of direct material support that the company gives its moderators. I will end the video by talking about what you, Spez, can do to fix this problem, as well as what I and other communities can do in case Reddit does not solve this very serious mismanagement problem regarding the lack of support that is given to moderators.
Okay, never mind about me feeling bad. What the fuck are you talking about?
I made a tiny mistake promoting a scam and Reddit didn't give me the resources needed to help me understand that.
You were a Reddit mod. You're not owed anything. You chose to promote this obvious scam, and instead of taking responsibility, you're now shifting the blame on the platform because you were a fucking idiot. Someone as stupid as you does not need to have access to a mod account and that can link scammy websites. Reddit was right to take that away from you.
This sounds like stupid internet drama, I know.
Nope, that's it. End the video. This is the most worthless fucking thing to ever exist. You're somehow more unemployed than a homeless person. Anyways, ex-Reddit mod talks about how he got caught up in promoting $1 Million Fan, saying he thought it sounded like a great idea and wanted to be part of the reality show's promotion. It's important to note that Mr. X-Reddit mod was not paid to promote the fake reality TV show, and only did so because he thought there was a possibility to integrate the LSF subreddit on $1 Million Fan.
But I also had a stretch goal, and that was, what if LSF could be part of the show in some way? So I reached out to the organizers, and to my surprise, they immediately understood what LSF was, what power it had, and they even agreed to the stretch goal of like the cool competition to have in the actual show. From my perspective, this felt like one of the coolest things that a subreddit has ever done. I mean, being in a freaking reality TV show in a topic that's directly related to the subreddit, how awesome.
Yes, this apparently isn't about money. For the ex-Reddit mod, his goal is to become the greatest Reddit mod of all time. He would be remembered as the man who implemented the LSF subreddit on a reality TV show about Twitch streamers. And that's a real legacy right there.
The fucking legend!
The most legendary Reddit mod to ever walk God's green earth. If I accomplished such a feat, I'd want that on my gravestone.
I'm talking about this in kind of the deleted comments because this is apparently some big no-no in the Reddit TOS or something, or maybe it's like an unspoken rule where if you're involved in some sort of promotion and it ends up not working out or it ends up being a scam or something, you know, if you have deleted comments that have accused it of being a scam, well that, you know, shows a cover up or some way. It shows malice or bad faith or something. So that's why I'm kind of talking about this.
Yeah, no shit. If I promoted something like this, got called out for it, and then started deleting comments that accused me of scamming, I would also probably look incredibly guilty. You're giving off the impression you have something to hide. I don't understand how you thought this would make you come across as more trustworthy.
I didn't know why this happened. I guess it's some unwritten rule to not mass delete replies claiming my promotion is a scam.
Yeah, the rule is called common sense, and you clearly lack any of it.
Now I want to stop people here because this is very important, and I think this is something that not a lot of people might have noticed. And that important point is that nothing in this situation has yet to be definitively proven as a scam. I repeat, there is no definitive, at least public information yet, that anything fraudulent, malicious, or illegal has happened in the situation.
Shut the fuck up.
Or actually, you can't say I promoted a scam because technically it was never proven to be fraudulent.
Now, I went over multiple reasons why $1 Million Fan is just covered in red flags, but the biggest one definitely being the organizers deleting their website and all of their socials used to promote the TV show. What possible reason is there for the organizers to delete everything out of nowhere? You're not getting your worthless shitty mod position back by arguing this TV show pitch was legitimate and you were unjustly fired from Reddit.
I guess there was a website, looked a little weird, there was some bad publicity, everybody called it a scam, and then a bunch of streamers dropped out, and then the event got canceled, and everybody got refunded.
How could you possibly know that? I would love some proof that the event you promoted refunded money back to everyone who bought the organizer's shitty emote packages, because last time I checked, their refund policy was quite clear. Did the scammers have a change of hearts last minute? Did the organizers assure you they refunded everyone who attempted to buy their way on the show? No offense, but I don't trust the people behind $1 Million Fan.
Now, here's the most important part of the video, Spez. This is a direct message to you and only you. I want to talk about how this whole situation is a direct result of the lack of support that Reddit, the company, gives to its moderators.
Wow, dude, you're truly oppressed. The greatest victim that's ever been taken advantage of by a state of power. I think, instead of a Martin Luther King Jr. Day, we should replace it with Reddit Mod Day to commemorate and remember the injustice this man and his people have faced. How can Reddit mods possibly do their job when the company won't give them the resources they need? I think these guys should unionize, because based on this ex-Reddit mod's testimony, it sounds like he was trapped in a hostile work environment, and this is just so dramatic for absolutely no reason. It is a Reddit mod position. To my knowledge, you're not even paid for that. Go outside.
Yeah, I did the partnership. Yeah, I didn't look into this as much as I should, and I trusted kind of agencies and live streamers when I should not have. And I did delete comments, which I thought would have been borderline defamatory if the situation wasn't, I guess, a scam, even though it technically hasn't been proven to be a scam yet.
So it sounds like this was 100% your fault. You faced the appropriate consequences, but somehow Reddit is to blame. What resources could you possibly need to efficiently moderate a subreddit or to avoid obvious scams? Just use your fucking brain.
And this matters because Reddit moderators have power. They have influence. If you're one of the people who is joking about like internet janitor duties or whatever, I'm sorry to tell you, it's funny jokes, but you are wrong. Reddit moderation does matter. Reddit moderators have control over millions of impressions per day, and nobody seems to notice or care.
If you truly believe that Reddit moderators have this much influence, then that only proves why you shouldn't be a moderator in the first place. Anyone who agrees to promote something like this is too stupid to be in a position that can lead people to getting scammed.
But it's okay because everyone apparently got refunded.
He says that twice in this video and never shows any proof of that happening. It's just some desperate attempt to save face, because he wants to convince everyone that he was actually a great Reddit moderator. He was the best. He was a fucking god.
Think about the even larger number of streamer careers that have been destroyed because of LSF, because some clip went viral about like something bad that they did. I have had major live streamers who are effectively celebrities come to me and beg to kind of remove, negative posts about them.
You may think a Reddit mod doesn't have that much influence or power, but our subreddit is actually responsible for the downfall of many Twitch streamers who fucking begged for mercy as they licked my light 'em up sketchers. When Hassan Piker shocked his dog for slightly moving away from her bed, where did most people go to watch the exposed video? The livestream fail subreddit. When the next funny I show speed moment circulates the internet, who can people rely on to provide the clip? The livestream fail subreddit. Before Archduke Franz Ferdinand was assassinated, where did the Serbians and Hungarians hash out their online beef? The livestream fail subreddit. So, as you can see, we are quite important, and me being the main subreddit mod makes me the most important one of all.
Imagine the whole kind of operation was legit. Well, guess what? One single post on LSF caused all of the streamers to drop out and destroyed a $20 million opportunity. Sorry, Mythic. My bad. Or imagine it was, a scam through and through. Well, guess what? We were the ones to expose it and destroy it before it had the chance to cause any real harm.
What are you talking about? You were no help in this situation. In fact, you helped these guys scam people by flaunting the website around and trying to convince people it's legitimate.
This was all just a 5D chess move to expose the organizer's scammy website. Checkmate.
Yeah, you sure showed them by linking their website and scamming people off of your subreddit, thus giving the organizers money. Nice job, dipshit.
Right or wrong, you can think I'm a good moderator.
No one thinks that.
None of this would have happened if I had gotten support from Reddit. Do you think that I want to be the guy like going out, like messaging random people in Discords and LinkedIn's and trying to figure out kind of these partnerships? I don't. This is not my job. I am not qualified to do any of this. I am not a lawyer. I cannot read contracts to know what I should do or I should not do.
Okay, then why did you agree to promote this jank shit in the first place? No one forced you to say yes. This was your decision. Are you honest to God suggesting that Reddit should have supported you by hiring a lawyer? Because if so, that is the most delusional shit I've ever heard in my life. If you need a lawyer as a Reddit mod, you're fucking terrible at that job. That should not be a necessary resource.
But apparently, I'm the only person out there who understands the potential that Reddit has. If Reddit had offered me partnerships, if Reddit had pipelines to connect with kind of major companies, if Reddit had lawyers that were helping me like reading over these contracts, reading over these agreements, none of these very real mistakes that I made would have happened.
I'm done. I refuse to believe your ego is genuinely this inflated. If Reddit needs to hire a lawyer every time you agree to promote sketchy websites, then yeah, probably the go-to answer would be just to take away your mod privileges. As I said, a Reddit mod shouldn't need lawyers. That's for people who can't even handle such a simple position. All you're really doing here is acknowledging that you're a complete ass cheeks at your job and deserve to have your mod status revoked.
To summarize, Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities or influencers, not because they deserve respect or anything, but because they actually have real power and influence.
Yeah, guys. Don't you know how hard we work moderating subreddits? I mean, I put my blood, sweat, and cum into this subreddit every damn day. And what do I get? A slap in the face by the CEO of Reddit himself. He's out to get me, guys. I was a great moderator, and he's killing his website. He's fucking killing it, guys. You can't imagine the amount of sacrifices I've made to get LSF where it's at now, because I'm a god.
True to the community, Spez and Reddit they're almost certainly not going to fix any of this. All of this is up to us to solve. For anyone who this message has resonated with and wants to solve this problem, well, I have created a subreddit called r/SubAlliance. SubAlliance will be a nonprofit, volunteer, community-based initiative to solve all of the problems that I have laid out.
Our first rule of motion, Operation Overthrow. We're going to raid Steve Huffman's house, kidnap his son, and hold him for ransom until he gives me back my mod position. This is the time to rise up, everyone, and fight back.
Now, even though I thought that was an incredibly inspiring speech, I think we can still enhance it with a few tweaks.
To the community, Spez and Reddit, they're almost certainly not going to fix any of this. All of this is up to us to solve. For anyone who this message has resonated with and wants to solve this problem, well, I have created a subreddit called r/SubAlliance. SubAlliance will be a nonprofit, volunteer, community-based initiative to solve all of the problems that I have laid out.
Well, shit, I gotta join this subreddit. I'm sure everyone is rallying behind this man and his very just cause to hire lawyers for Reddit mods. Definitely not delusional or a waste of money. Let's check it out. That was possibly one of the most embarrassing videos I've ever watched in my life. Yeah, I have to agree. That was pretty smelly. I will say, while this video did annoy me through my initial viewing, upon reflection, I've come to the realization that it does have a certain cringe charm to it. Kind of like Doug Walker's Melvin, Brother of the Joker video. It's a certain cringe that really gets under your skin, yet for some reason you just want to keep watching. So I guess I have to give the ex-Reddit mod some credit for entertaining me at least.